Hi, what's happening? Excuse my hair. It looks like a rat's nest because I've just been on 2 calls. I jumped out of the shower with wet hair. I haven't had a chance to do anything with it. I look like I've just gone dragged through a hedge backwards. Hi, Dina. Hi, guys. Hi. Yes, we're having our call, Dina. I'm getting back to you, okay? Guys, have you got any questions for me? I'm just going to clean my glasses so I can't see a damn thing. Excuse the noise. There's workmen outside my house putting a cable in the ground or some bloody thing. They're making a racket. How are you guys? What is going on? Excuse my hair. I know, I look like I just stepped out of an 80s music video. I haven't had a chance to put a brush through it yet. I've been on calls all morning. Hi, guys. Hi, Dina. Super excited. Yay! Me too. I love doing these calls. It's great. Any questions, guys? Oh, I can't see any. Now, I have updated my iPad. I have deleted shit out of my iPad. So hopefully this live will be full of questions and I'll be able to see them all. I am affirming I see all the questions in my lives from now on. I never have any issues with my lives. Okay. Any questions, guys? So, I forgot to bring them. I just found a whole lot of books I'd actually brought back from England, ones I was mentioning in some of my videos about manifestation, and I just left them in my room. I'll bring them another day, but I didn't realize I had them with me, and I'll show you the ones I'm talking about, ones that I've read years ago. Neville Goddard's probably the most important, but I've got some other ones that might be of interest to you guys if you want to read about manifesting. I'll go get them for the next live. Hi guys, how are you? Now, if you have missed any of these lives, you can join the Facebook group Manifest Space Live Space with Space Loz. If you're looking for it in the search bar, you have to put the space bar in between. Okay, and you can watch all these lives back. There's 40-something lives in there at the moment. I'm adding some more today. If you haven't done a session with Loz, do it. Oh, thank you, darling. That's wonderful. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. So, guys, please do join the Facebook group if you do want to watch any of these lives back. Okay, if you find that the coaching is too pricey for you at the moment and you do want to do a one-to-one session, you can pay in 2 installments as well. That's fine, okay? Because I understand that 110, it can be a bit of a stretch for people at the moment with Corona, all right? But do know that it is a worthwhile half an hour. It's not like we just sit there and chat about life and then I hang up on you. I have done a lot of research on your story, or a lot of analysis on your story that you sent to me prior to the call so we don't waste time, okay? And it does go longer than half an hour all the time. I don't think I've ever done a 30-minute call ever. So, guys, please do DM me if you're interested. And if you want to watch these lives back, join the Facebook group. Okay, guys, who has a question? I still can't see any. God damn it. I'm not going to say God damn it. I can see all the questions. I can see all the questions. Something that came up today in one of the comments in the Facebook group was not reacting to the 3D. How do we do this? The thing is, guys, when someone's showing up again and a specific person comes back, okay, a lot of the time they won't be displaying the qualities that they used to when you first got together. They won't be the loving, doting guy that they were. There's something there. They're not showing up exactly the way you want. Sometimes they are. Depends how much of the old story you've thrown away. The more you've thrown away the old story of them, the more you've thrown away and forgotten the breakup, the more they'll show up exactly as you want. Okay? That's why I'm saying you have to throw away that old story, because if they're doing any kind of behavior that triggers you, it's because you're thinking of the old story and thinking the old version of them when you broke up. You've got to try and get rid of that old story as much as you possibly can. So if they do trigger you in the 3D, okay, you won't have such a reaction to it, because you're throwing away that old story. And they actually won't show up as much with their old version when you've got rid of the old story of them and the breakup. Okay? That's why getting rid of the old story is so, so important. Please define the old story. Okay. What the old story is everything you're thinking about, talking about the breakup. What have you said to your friends? He cheated on me, he's such an asshole, blah. Or he broke my heart, or I know I stuffed it all up, he's never going to forgive me. Whatever the story is, the thing you're telling yourself about what happened. You're saying it in your mind, you're saying it to your friends, you're thinking it all day long. Okay? Then the story of what actually happened, the actual breakup itself, what was leading up to it, the actions that you did, the fights that you had, the arguments, and then the actual breakup. Getting rid of that. Revising it, going back and pretending that never fucking happened. You never broke up. He never said what he said. You never said what you said. You redo it in your mind as if it never happened. Then the old story of them, the version of them that's showing up in the way that you don't like, or the way they were showing up in your relationship that you don't like. Okay? Because everyone turns up perfect for you and your insecurities kick in and they change. My SP was Mr. Perfection when he turned up. He used to bring me roses and did everything for me. And eventually it just went to this kind of relationship that he wasn't as loving. And I couldn't work out. I thought it was all him. It had nothing to do with him. His feelings changed because of my fears. His feelings changed because of my constant monkey mind chatter of he's going to choose someone else over me. All this backstory about his history, he's only just broken up with his wife, etc., etc., etc. was running, and he reacted and he turned into a version that I didn't love as much, well, who I felt didn't love me as much as I did him. And it wasn't true at all. It was just him reflecting my shitty thinking. Okay? That's the old story of him. So when he turned up again, I had to throw that away. Okay? Because otherwise you'll see any action that they do as that old version. You don't want the old version. You want the brand new one, the one that was similar to the one that turned up perfect for you. See only this guy. So when something does trigger you, no, I only see this guy. He's so wonderful. He loves me so much. Old story. And the main thing, the old story about you, your shitty childhood, the stuff you're insecure about, throw that shit away. The things that trigger you in life, you've got to write a whole new story of you, build your self-concept up, so when they do come back, nothing triggers you because your self-concept is Queen Meghan Markle levels, okay? Up there. Nothing can bother you, okay? I don't mean Meghan Markle, nothing bothers her, but you know what I mean? Like she's an example of someone whose self-concept's through the roof, okay? Well, maybe not in that interview, but before that, okay? Does that make sense about the old story? Your story, their story, story of the breakup. Get rid of it. Any more questions, guys? Can I manifest something overnight? Well, I don't know, darling. Are you a master manifester? I can't possibly answer that for you. I don't know, guys. People ask me about time. I'm like, you've only just discovered conscious manifesting and apparently you're a master at this shit and you can do it by tomorrow. Try it. My answer would be no. If it's a big thing, and absolutely yes. If it's a very small thing you have no resistance to. If it's a free copy tomorrow, yeah, sure. You'll get that overnight. But your SP, probably not. Because you've got some shitty old story you're hanging on to. But darling, tell yourself you can do it overnight. I can't possibly know. I'm not in your subconscious. What are some powerful affirmations for children to build their own self-concept? Have you ever watched Affirmations with Scarlett? Look it up on TikTok, Affirmations with Scarlett. The mum stands there in the mirror with her doing her hair. And she says, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am kind. I am kind. I am loved. I am loved. I am wanted. Okay? I love my beautiful black skin. I love my curly hair. She does all that with her. So I am confident. I can be, do, and have anything I want. Although you might not want to say that to your kids because then they'll be like, I can be, do, and have anything I want. Might backfire. I am confident. I am kind. I am loved by everyone. I am powerful. I would be doing those ones, darling. Doesn't matter if my ex wants nothing to do with me. No, darling, it doesn't matter. Circumstances don't matter. You created that shitty situation where he doesn't want anything to do with you. I would stop thinking he doesn't want anything to do with you. I would throw that story away, revise it, go back to the incident where he said that shit or acted that way and act like that absolutely didn't happen. Live in the end in your mind that you're together. Have you watched any of my videos, Molly McCarthy 6? Clearly not. Circumstances don't matter. Please go to the Facebook group and watch all the lives back. Or go to my page on TikTok and watch How to Manifest Properly, How to Manifest a Text. It'll teach you that circumstances don't matter. No contact doesn't matter. You can be, do, and have anything you like, darling. As long as you believe it up here, you're already together in your mind. Oh. I just ripped and threw away diary entries where I complained and rewrote a new story. Yes, darling. Any complaints that you have, anything you wrote down, any texts. I mean, honestly, guys, even go back and just delete your entire text history with the person. Gone. See ya. I did that by accident with my SP once. And then I was kind of glad because even though it got rid of all the beautiful romantic texts, it also got rid of the history. And I was like, fresh start. Get rid of it, guys. Get rid of it. Thanks for sharing the video, Sabrina. How many self-concept affirmations should we use compared to the affirmations for your manifestation? I would use a heap of self-concept, guys, like 10 or 12 main ones, and then your absolute core ones, the things that really get to the core of your abandonment issue or your defectiveness issue or whatever issue you've got going since childhood. You do approval-seeking behaviours, whatever. Whatever those are, get to the core of that shit, and that can be, so if it's approval-seeking, I need do nothing for people to love me. I receive, I do not give. Stuff like that. I am perfect just the way I am. If you have approval seeking, if you've got abandonment issues, I am not chosen. I've always been chosen. I've always been treated as number one. Okay? I've always been wanted. I've always been loved. Okay? The core ones, have 4 or 5 of those core ones. Then you can have like 6 more. And then if you're rampaging, you can have like 100 if you want. Okay? Then maybe 3 or 4 for your SP, your car, your house each. Okay? What are some power... Oh, I saw that one. When I write the old story, do I do it detailed or general to burn? Whichever works for you, darling. Some people could sit there and write reams and reams of old story. You should see some of the fucking shit I get for the calls. 5 pages. Okay? Whatever you feel, you can do bullet points or you can do reams of pages. Get it all out, darling. It's a purge. Get the fucking shit out of your brain. All that shitty childhood. Write it down, then burn it. Okay? It's up to you. Hang on, guys. My story, just like yours, Loz, is it? What, about an ex-wife? About newly divorcing? Do circumstances matter? No, they don't, guys. Distance, the time you haven't spoken, the fact that there's a third party, the fact that they live in a submarine under the ocean, the fact that they told you to fuck up and die. None of it matters. You created that circumstance. You can change it. How is your story just like mine, Lisa? Tell me. We created the story so we can uncreate it. Yes, Ellie! You've got it. Guys, you've got to start remembering that. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, thanks, darling. Guys, you've just got to remember that, okay? That you created it so you can change it. You created it so you can change it. I created it so I can fucking change this shit. Oh, I can't see any more questions. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling up and just seeing a lot of people joining. Burning. I just read something about burning. Guys, people joining, no questions? What? Guys, put them in the little chat box, the little box with the question mark. If you can't see your question popping up, please do put it in there. I'm going right the way up. How many affirmations should I use at a time? Okay, so self-concept, I would do like 6 or 7 really big ones all the time, okay, up to 10, but 4 or 5 main ones. Then the other ones, like SP, that specific person, your ex-boyfriend or whatever, your house, 3 or 4 each for those. Not too many, guys. Maybe 5 maximum for your SP. Okay, but I want you to be able to remember the main ones off the top of your head. If you can't remember the main ones off the top of your head, you've got too many. If they're too long, you can't remember it. It should be no longer than people love me and everything about me. That's about as long as it should be. I'm perfect just the way I am. Nothing too long. And if they do follow on from each other, so it could be, I am too important to lose because I'm the most lovable girl in the world. You can follow them on, okay? But don't make them too long either, guys. We don't want essays that are affirmations. They're meant to be short thoughts. We had a bad fight. It may be over. What should I do? Well, it will be, darling. It will be over if you keep saying that shit. It may be over. Well, it will be. Your thoughts create. Stop thinking that shit. If you had a big fight, go back, revise it. Go and watch my lives, guys. Go and watch my lives about revision. Anything that says revision, go back, recreate the scene in your mind, get back to the point where you're about to have the fight and then change it. They didn't say what they said, you didn't say what you said. Revise the whole fight. Act like it never fucking happened. Live in the end in your mind that you are still with him. You never broke up. The end. Stop thinking that shit. Stop saying that shit. Stop talking about the breakup with anybody. Stop saying, oh, we may never get back together. You won't if you keep saying that shit. How often should I say the affirmations and when? So, in the morning, as you're waking up, don't even open your eyes yet and say them. In the shower, getting dressed, doing your makeup, getting your breakfast, this much. At lunch, on the toilet, every hour on the hour if you have to, for 9 hours a day, for 5 minutes each hour. Guys, I want you to change your shitty negative thinking. You've got 70,000 thoughts a day. If you're just doing it morning and night, won't do shit. The lamp in my hotel room flicked randomly today. He's still around, just like you said, Beth. Oh, darling, yes, I told you. Keep noticing it, my darling. You'll notice it more and more. I promise you. That's wonderful. My SP is constantly calling me every day, every time. Yes! I love that. How is SP is yearning for me and feels my absence, so he is calling me as an affirmation? It's too long. He's yearning for me and he calls me all the time. I would make it shorter. Is that too much for you to say in one breath? If you can't say it in one breath, it's too long. Shorten it. Get to the point. He's constantly calling me. He misses me so much. Okay? Or yearning for me. The yearning's nice. Woke up today and started my affirmations without checking up on my phone. Yes, my darling, that's the best thing to do. Because honestly, guys, you know that blue light thing? Especially at night time, if it's still dark. If you put that phone in front of you and wake your brain up straight away with that shitty light on your phone. I know if I check my phone in the middle of the night, because I wake up a lot in the middle of the night because of keto, because I can't sleep through. And if I look at my phone, I fuck my sleep and I can't get back. Don't look at the phone also because of the light. Okay, because then it will wake your brain up, then your monkey mind kicks in. I want you to affirm while your subconscious is still a bit open because you haven't started thinking too much yet. Consciously. Excellent, darling. Dog who has cancer, how to heal her. All doctors have given up on her. Forget about the fucking doctors, darling. Forget about what they said. Revise every single thing they said. Act like they never said it. Go back to the scene and act like they said, oh, your dog is so healthy, there's nothing wrong in this scan. Imagine seeing the scan and then nothing wrong with it. Imagine them saying the complete opposite of what they said. Then I want you to get your dog every day, hold its face or talk to it and say, you are the healthiest dog anyone's ever seen. Your body is constantly renewing itself. Your cells are renewing themselves daily. I do this to my cat every day. She's 19. I don't listen to a fucking thing the vets say. Then go and do placebo things, put it on a special diet and tell your dog that this diet is curing you of every single ailment. If you have one, but you don't even want to say ailment. You just say, your cells are renewing themselves daily. All your lumps and bumps are gone. You are the healthiest dog anyone's ever seen. Why are you so healthy? That's what I say to my cat every day. Why are you so healthy? And she looks at me. Every bit of food you give it, say, this is healing my dog every day. This is making my dog so healthy every day. Okay? Tell it every day, darling, and don't completely ignore what they said. How often should I say the affirmations and when, and also put it on a ketogenic diet, give it lots of fat? Cancer loves sugar. Cancer loves carbs. How often should I say the affirmations and when? I think I did that one. How is, hang on. Self-concept is really important, guys. It is all there is. It's your concept of you that causes situations in your life. Okay? It's all there is. I'm just scrolling up. How do I get over my mate getting with the girl I really like and he knows I like her? Well, he sounds like a shitty mate. Okay. Just affirm that she likes you and only you. She wants you and only you. Imagine you're with her in your mind. Okay? You can even imagine she can't stand him. She can't stand the sight of him. You could affirm that if you want, if he's your mate, because it's hard to ignore a third party if they're around and they're your mate. Okay? She wants me and only me. She only has eyes for me. She can't stop thinking about me. She's obsessed with me now. Assume you're together in your mind. You don't have to get over it, darling. You just get her back. Act like that mate doesn't exist, if you can. Got it. Thank you. Okay. Was falling apart today, but saw your live earlier and you really helped focus my self-concept instead. Yes, Lisa. Guys, if you feel like you're falling apart, if you're feeling negative, like you're spiraling, work on your self-concept. I am the queen and I'm treated like a queen. Every man in the world loves me and adores me. I am showered with love and affection. I am the motherfucking queen. Really go hard on yourself, guys. Whenever, do it through tears. I don't care how you're feeling. Do it. Do it and do it and do it and do it. It'll make you feel so much better about yourself. Especially when you're feeling low. Your self-concept. Build yourself up. Damn, I tried so hard to manifest my cousin out of a coma. It didn't work hard enough. Darling, don't beat yourself up. Other people's will, the other people around them, is stronger. A lot of people listen to doctors and go, oh, they're going to die. Oh. Okay? And it happens. Don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up, darling. And, you know, and they have their own imaginings as well, the people who are sick. I never got our book today. Yes, darling. Hooray! It can be a bit hard going with all the God stuff. Just get past it and realise he's not even religious. When you read it, realise the man is not religious. He doesn't belong to any religion. It's hard at first because he's talking about Jesus and God, and you're like, what? But all he's doing is interpreting the Bible as a book about you and saying, this is a book about your power. It's teaching you that God is in you. He's not talking about it from a religious perspective. People get thrown by it. Don't. But good for you. Read it and read it. Makes you feel good. Affirmations for stubbornness, please. What, your own stubbornness or someone else's? Well, if it's someone else's, Lisa, they're stubborn because you're saying they are. There's no affirmation for it. It's literally because you keep fucking saying they are. Keep thinking they are. They're stubborn. They won't do what I want. Stop thinking that. They do whatever I want. They love me so much. They want everything for me. They do everything to make me happy. He does everything to make me happy. He does whatever I want. Those affirmations. But stop fucking saying they're stubborn. I love that I have 4 girls, so this is so important. Yes. God, building girls' self-esteem up, I think, would be the most important thing. Okay? Especially with all the shit, like, I think about when I went to school, we couldn't wear makeup to school. There's no such thing as dyeing a hair or anything, earrings, nothing. And now, like, all the social media and shit, we didn't have bullying over social media and photos of yourself every 5 seconds and videos on our phone. Very important, darling, very important. Which book did you get? I think probably the Reader, the Neville Goddard Reader. There's only really 3 books of Neville's. There's Feeling is a Secret by itself. It's a very thin little book. There's the Reader and there's the Ultimate Neville Goddard Reader. They're just little books inside one book, guys. Or you can just find them on YouTube. I manifested a compliment from a stranger today. It happened a stranger came up to me and loved my hair. Oh, wonderful, Italian Girl 28. I love it. See? They'll come out the woodwork. I just had another guy text me from fucking England today who I haven't spoken to in like 6 years. No, sorry, 12 years saying, because I saw the last text he sent me on Facebook was 2015. And he's like, hi, Loz, how are you? I'm like, I'm in Australia. Why are you texting me, you crazy man? They come out the woodwork, guys. How to get rid of the third party when she's always there. Stop thinking about her. Stop talking about her. Stop focusing on her. If she's always there and you can't avoid her, look at her and say, well, you're here because I created you. If I created you with my shitty fears about a third party turning up, then I can uncreate you, bitch. You created them. No, you can uncreate them. Accept the reality of her being there. And no, you're changing her. No, you're getting rid of her. And affirm, if it's a guy you want, he loves me and only me. He only has eyes for me. But no, you're changing the situation, darling, when you look at her. Okay? Sorry, guys, I'm going to scroll down. Affirmations to get rid of anxiety. I've always felt safe and secure. I am in total control of me and everything that happens to me. I have nothing to fear. Try those ones, darling. Okay? I feel calm and peaceful at all times. I caved today and called my SP. I blew off whatever he said and it didn't trigger me. Haha. Oh, well, good, darling. Look, you can call them, but come from a place of confidence. And if they say something that triggers you, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Change it in your mind. Give it good meaning, whatever they said. No, they're just saying that because they love me so much. That's just the old them. He's changing. Okay, darling? I think about my ex a lot. I don't want him. I do. How can I stop? Super Mum, I think about my ex a lot. Darling, you don't have to stop wanting him. Where are you getting this from? We had a call, didn't we? Where are you getting from that he has free will? Didn't I tell you they said that because of me, they did that because of me, he has no free will? Why are you thinking you need to get over him? You talking about your ex-husband? I'll tell you why you're doing that, darling. You've done too much shit in the fucking 3D. You keep going into the Facebook group and saying, I did this. I'm commenting on their Facebook. I'm doing this. I did this. I talked to my therapist about shit. I didn't tell you to do any of that shit, darling. I said do nothing. I said do it in your mind. And you've gone out and done shit in the 3D and now you're kicking yourself. That's why you're saying I need to get over him because it's backfired spectacularly. Is that what's happened? Because you did too much shit in the 3D and didn't just do it in your mind? You didn't listen to what I said? Is that what's happened? Is that why you're saying you need to get over them? Because they've reacted badly to your actions? Guys, you don't need to do anything in the 3D. If you're on a call with me and I say to you, do it in your fucking mind, I don't mean go to your therapist or your friend and say, I'm getting them back. I'm with my SP. They'll say, Are you a fucking nut? The guy hasn't spoken to you in years. Or whatever. Is that why you're saying that? Because things have backfired? Because you did shit instead of listening to me and just doing it in your mind? And living in their head and your mind? They have no free will. If you want him back, you can have him back. But I don't know why you're giving him free will. You created the situation, you can uncreate it. Know your power. What about a best friend's girlfriend who hates me? Hang on, guys. I'm just going to plug in my phone. It's about to run out of batteries. What about a best friend's friend who hates me? Well, just affirm they love you. They love me so much. They like being friends with me. They're constantly complimenting me and telling my friend how much they like me. Okay? Just affirm that they don't think that, okay? If you think someone hates you, darling, they will hate you. They will literally act the way you think. Guys, I hope this doesn't go awry because I've just plugged my phone in. But sometimes when it's going out of batteries, the live goes weird. I recorded a live yesterday. I watched it back. It's completely delayed. I'm like, I'm talking and then the sound comes after and you can see my mouth moving and the sound's like 5 minutes away. It's fucking annoying. Sorry, guys. Hope this doesn't fuck up. Okay. I'm not going to affirm that it does. What about my best friend's girlfriend who hates me? Yes. So, stop saying she hates you. Stop thinking she hates you. When you say things like that, darling, it'll become true. Your subconscious mind is listening every time you say that shit. Stop saying it. Say we are such good friends. She loves me. She compliments me all the time. She talks about how great I am to my friend. How do they not have free will? Because they're reflecting your subconscious thinking all day long. Everyone in conscious thinking. Whoops. Everyone in your reality. You just have your reality, they have theirs. They reflect all day long your dominant subconscious thinking. They have no choice but to reflect it back to you. It's thought transmission. That's how it works. They don't have any free will in your reality. In their own, they have their own free will. But in your reality, they don't. They can only reflect your thinking about you, them, and situations. If you don't understand this, darling, go and watch my recent video about how law of assumption works. Focus on you, not them. Okay, and then go and watch my lives and hopefully you'll understand this. And watch How to Manifest Properly. Okay, my series, How to Manifest Properly. It's got a black heading and it says Law of Attraction versus Law of Assumption. There's like 12 videos. Go and watch the whole thing if you don't understand this. It's all about your thinking. People only reflect your thinking. Okay, Loz, so when the 3D catches up, so will he go through all my thoughts first. Okay, Loz, so when the 3D catches up, so will he go through all my thoughts first. I don't know what you mean by go through all my thoughts first, but yes, when the 3D catches up, is when he's reflecting your new thinking. When they're turning up as the old self, guys, it's because it's delayed. The 3D is delayed. It's a reflection of your old thoughts. Don't get triggered by it when it shows up. Just know, I'm changing you. I'm changing you, motherfucker. I'm changing you. You've got to think that every time you look at them and you're triggered by them. Third party removal affirmations. I don't really believe in those, darling. I don't believe in even mentioning the fucking third party. I've done a video on this. I'm the only girl he wants. I'm the only girl he needs. He only has eyes for me. I'm too important to lose. They're the affirmations you should be doing. If you focus on the bitch, you'll stay around. So many people try and focus on getting rid of the third party, and by focusing on an affirmation with including the third party, you're literally keeping the third party alive by even talking about her. Go and do my third party affirmation video. And I've got a lot of third party videos, darling, in my TikTok. Go and watch them. Oh my God, well done. What are we talking about? Indigo Child? I didn't see it. What was it? Oh my God, yes. What happened? How do they not have free will? I did that one. How can I manifest everyone thinking I'm pretty? Everyone loves me so much. Everyone thinks I'm so pretty. People are always commenting on my looks, telling me how pretty I am. No contact. I know he's toxic. I don't want him back. It's thoughts. They are constant. It's like we never had a call, darling. Why are you saying he's toxic? He's acting toxic because you're saying he's toxic. You haven't got over a fucking thing since our call, have you? You haven't thrown away the old story about your ex-husband. You haven't done a thing. Get another call with me, darling, because this ain't working. You're talking about him like he's toxic. It's got nothing to do with him. He's reflecting your thinking. Stop blaming everyone else. It's got nothing to do with them. They're only reflecting your shitty negative thinking about you. It's got nothing to do with him. If people are turning up toxic in your relationship, it's because of you. If people are turning up toxic and their exes, it's because of you and your shitty thinking about you and them. If you think they're toxic, they will be. You think shitty thoughts about you, they'll treat you like shit. It's got nothing to do with the other people. I don't know how many times I have to say this to people, but if you've done a call with me and you don't get this yet, it's like we never had the call. I may as well give you your money back. You weren't listening. I don't know which ex you're talking about. You're talking about your ex-husband or the one you were trying to get back. Either way, if you haven't got rid of the old story about either of them and realised you created the whole fucking thing, then I don't know why you're here. Sorry to yell at you, darling, but it's like we never had the call. I know he's toxic. No, you don't. You created him being toxic with your shitty thinking about you and your self-concept that's in the fucking toilet that I told you to work on. Have you been doing that? Or have you been only talking about him, thinking about him, trying to get him back, commenting on his social media and doing stupid shit in the 3D that I told you not to do? That's why it's not fucking working. You haven't been working on you. You're blaming everyone else for your problems. It's got nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them. I'm annoyed at this comment. Sorry, darling. It's like you never fucking listened to a word I said. It just went in one ear and out the other, and it's everyone else's fault. It's got nothing to do with them. How everyone turns up in your reality, your children, your ex-husband, your colleagues, your ex-lover. It's all to do with your thinking about you, your shitty, shitty, shitty self-concept that you need to drag out of the fucking toilet. Stop thinking about him and start thinking about you and concentrating on you and building yourself up, darling, because you're not. I don't know what you've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Honestly. Sorry to go off at you, but that comment makes me think you haven't learnt a thing. Not a thing. It's got nothing to do with them, guys. Nothing. Everyone is reflecting your dominant subconscious thinking. What is your dominant subconscious thinking? Are you still thinking it? Guys, I don't know why you're coming on calls with me if you're not going to do what I said. Someone yesterday was like, oh, I'm only affirming at night. I'm like, the fuck? Have you seen the success stories in my Facebook group today? People are doing the work, are getting their SPs back. People doing the work are feeling so much better about themselves. If you don't do the work, you may as well not have the fucking call with me. Yes, be careful of the labels you assign to other people because they will manifest toxic, lazy, angry. Exactly. If you're saying he's toxic, that's exactly how he'll turn up. Sorry to yell, guys, but fuck me. You had a call with me and you weren't listening now, I realised. What have you been doing for the past 2 weeks? You've wasted your money. I have turned around. Yes, darling, yay. Sorry, guys, I'm sorry about the tough love, but I'm telling you all this from experience. You don't seem to understand. I'm not talking out my ass. I'm talking from a person who knew this shit and fucked it up. Who was telling old stories about people like, oh, he's a mess, he's got baggage. No, that was my story. Your story is he's toxic. I can't stop thinking about him. I want to get over him. That's just the fucking story you're carrying around because you can't get past your own shit. It's got nothing to do with them, guys, and the more you blame everyone else, the more your life will just be in the fucking toilet and you'll sit there going, oh, it's them and this and them. You may as well not even get on live anymore because you're making everything about everyone else and the only person you need to change is you. You create your reality. Get that through your head. It's got nothing to do with anyone else. Ever. I don't care how fucking toxic you think they are. I don't care if everyone in the whole world describes them as toxic. In your reality, they can be different. Stop describing them that way. Your manifestation working, my physical features are changing. How can I join your Facebook group? So guys, just go to the link in my bio, Manifest Live with Loz, my TikTok, press the link. Sometimes it doesn't work. So if it doesn't work, go to the Facebook search bar and put in Manifest space, live space, with space, Loz, okay? Search for the group and then click to join, answer a few questions so I know you're not a spammer. This is the scolding I need right now, haha. Sorry guys, it's just I know this from experience. I fucked up my relationship twice because of my thinking about the person. If you think they're a certain way, they'll turn up that way. That's what I keep saying. You don't have to get over anyone. You don't have to stop thinking about them. You can just get them back. But for some reason, you haven't got this. The penny hasn't dropped. That fucking thinking. My charger is not working. I might cut off at any moment, guys, and there's 97 people here. My bloody every single iPhone charger has broken, and I've got a shitty one that's not, it says not supported, so this kind of non-iPhone cord, it doesn't like it, and it's saying not charging. What are your thoughts on listening to your affirmations on a loop? Is it effective? Yes, absolutely, but when you think listening to them, you have to think them. Loz changed my life. I affirm through tears. There's always movement. I'm getting my SP. Yes, Sandy. Sandy had a call with me and she has done all the fucking work above and beyond. Guys, you have to listen and then you have to do the work. I can't hold your hand through this. I can't make you realize you create your reality and whatever you say is what will happen. You have to do it. There are people who've done calls with me and doing the work and getting their SPs. There are people who've done calls with me and not listening, still thinking their person's got free will, still blaming everyone else for their lives, and nothing will fucking happen. They've wasted their money. Which one are you going to be? Are you the reactor or the creator? At the moment, darling, you're being the reactor and nothing's fucking happening for you. Sandy's being the creator. She's creating her own reality. Loz, Indigo Child, watched you for a month and got her SP back. That's why we're all excited. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, yay, Indigo Child. Oh, how amazing. Why can't I see these fucking comments? Grr. It's amazing how all of a sudden your charger works. Yes. God damn it. What happens when you say your affirmations? It literally is new thought, guys. You're replacing your old shitty thinking with new dominant thinking, but that's why you have to repeat it, because your old shitty thoughts are repetitive. So that's why affirmations have to be repeated. You're sinking them into your subconscious mind. They go past the gatekeeper of your conscious mind and they start sinking in and you change and then your reality changes. It's worked, you guys. I'm seeing results. Yes, Misty. If we don't act in the 3D, then how can people use dating apps to search for a relationship? No, you still go on the dating app, but you don't start asking the people, are you my person on the date or whatever? You don't start acting like you're married to them the first date. You still go and do things, guys. You still search for the car if you need a car. You still look for houses on the internet if you're looking for a house to buy. You still go on the dating apps if you want to, but you don't force the 3D. You don't act in the 3D like a lunatic. Okay? Intend your charger to work. Yes, my charger works. I love how my charger works. I've been doing affirmations like I'm confident. Now I'm getting so much attention from others. Yes, Power Flower. Hooray! Can you make my cellulite go away? I'm doing that at the moment, darling. My skin is so smooth. I love how smooth my skin is. My skin is so youthful and smooth. That's what I'd say. That's what I'm saying to my ass. Is it possible to change my wife's job? If so, how? My wife loves her new job. She loves it so much. My wife loves her career. She's so blissfully happy in what she does every day. Okay? Or if you know what the job is, say she's got a job there. How can I join you? Oh, sorry, I saw that one. Your manifestation, working on my physical features are changing. Oh, yay, I saw that one. I'll repeat it. I've been watching you for about a month, affirming every day. SP came back. Oh, that is amazing, Indigo. I'm so pleased for you. Oh, what did you do? You were just affirming that he loved you and he was with you and you lived in the end in your mind? Well done, my darling. Oh, keep going. Keep working on the self-concept. Just assume that he's back, and that means he loves you. Assume when they're back, guys, that they love you. Don't give any other meaning. Okay, assume they love you and assume only that. Well done, my darling. I would clap with the hands. I would clap on my knee because I've got my other hand holding the fucking phone. That's wonderful, darling. Congratulations. Oh my God, can we be friends? I'm coming to visit you. Who are you talking to? So for a liar, we say he tells the truth and he trusts me to tell the truth. No, you just don't describe them as a liar anymore. Okay? He's a wonderful person. He's such a good person. He's being a liar because you think he is. Stop saying that. He's so truthful and faithful and loyal. Okay? But I wouldn't even say he's truthful because that's implying he wasn't. I would just say he's the best person. He knows how to treat people. He treats me so beautifully. Okay? Stop thinking he's a liar. Stop mourning about your SP and keep affirming because people are manifesting. Guys, if you're coming in here and saying I'm going to give up on them, then you haven't listened to a word I've said. They don't have free will. They're only reflecting your shitty thinking. Stop doing things in the 3D to make it happen and start doing it in your mind. I'm sorry to have gone off on you, darling, but it's like you weren't listening. I want you to get your shit. I'm not going off at anyone because I'm a know-it-all. I'm going off at you because I know what mistakes I made personally. I'm talking from my mistakes, guys, and my successes. More from my mistakes. They have no free will. Stop thinking they do. They can only reflect your thinking. Change your thinking and they will change. Okay? 2 weeks manifesting and we spent time together today. Yes, Misty! Keep going, my darling. Keep doing it. All right, guys, I'm going to log off because I'm so afraid this is going to end and the live will lose. So, guys, please do follow me at Manifest Live with Loz. I'm sorry because there's 98 people here. Follow me at Manifest Live with Loz. If you don't already, I go live twice daily, and I'm going to buy a phone charger right now. I'm going to buy 5 because they're all broken. Thanks, Charlie14. And guys, please join the Facebook group, Manifest Space, Live Space, with Space Loz. All the lives are in there. People are helping each other, giving each other help, okay? And I jump in there occasionally when I can. If you would like a one-to-one call with me, paid coaching, DM me in the Facebook group or DM me on TikTok. Just press the message button. Send me your time zone. We set up a time to chat. You send me the backstory of what you're trying to manifest, and I analyze it, and we spend half an hour trying to get your shit for you. All right, guys, please do join me for my next live. I'm sorry I have to go. I have to go buy a phone charger. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm sorry about the tough love, my darling. You've got this. Just listen to me. Change your thinking. All right, guys. Bye.